Hello everyone, this is Umar Asif and you're watching Express 24/7. Let's take a look at the headlines. U.S. President Donald Trump says Washington is close to achieving its objectives in Iran, pledging to continue operations while linking fuel price rises to tanker attacks and thanking regional allies. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance engages Pakistani intermediaries to advance a ceasefire with Iran as President Donald Trump signals conditions and warns pressure on Iranian infrastructure could intensify. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghai denies that Tehran requested a ceasefire, contradicting President Donald Trump and reaffirming Iran's position on security and regional developments. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian urges Americans to look beyond political rhetoric, saying Iran holds no hostility, while warning attacks on its infrastructure will trigger wider consequences beyond its borders. U.S. President Donald Trump signals a possible drawdown in Iran with a move to intermittent strikes as he questions NATO support and outlines a shift in U.S. military strategy. President Donald Trump speaks with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman about a potential Iran ceasefire. Iran denies direct talks as U.S. proposals on nuclear and maritime issues are conveyed via Pakistan. Hezbollah reports 60 attacks on Israel in 24 hours using rockets and drones and targeting troops in southern Lebanon. The group says it disabled 4 tankers, marking a sharp escalation along the border. Iranian media report a U.S. F-15 failed to intercept a drone over Iraq, with footage showing the aircraft unable to stop it. There is no immediate confirmation from the U.S. officials. The World Bank warns of severe economic fallout from the Iran war, saying inflation, jobs, and food security are at risk. It partners with the IMF and IEA to coordinate urgent global aid responses. A Wall Street Journal report says the UAE is preparing to support U.S.-led efforts to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, including a possible UN resolution and coalition. A sweeping shutdown grips the West Bank as Palestinians protest a new Israeli law allowing the execution of Palestinians under military courts, with cities closed and demonstrators calling it discriminatory and unjust. Pakistan and China unveil a 5-point plan to end the Iran-U.S.-Israel conflict as Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar and Foreign Minister Wang Yi push ceasefire talks, with Islamabad emerging as a potential host. Hormuz crisis pushes LNG markets into turmoil with rising prices and shortages as Pakistan balances urgent energy needs with a growing diplomatic role between Iran and the United States. The Australian government announces it will have fuel duties to support consumers facing higher living costs. Officials say the measure is intended to reduce fuel prices and ease financial pressure. Karachi experiences light rain and cloudy conditions, with forecasts predicting heavier showers over the next 24 hours. Rain is reported in several areas including Sadr and Korangi. NASA launches first crewed lunar mission in over 50 years as 4 astronauts begin historic Artemis II journey around the moon in a record-breaking deep space flight. A vibrant kite festival fills the skies in Florida, drawing families with colorful displays, live music, and aerial performances. The event offers hands-on kite flying, though smaller in scale than Lahore's Basant.